Alrighty, so we have about 20, maybe 30 minutes left here because I didn't check my watch, and that's the hand that is holding the camera. Before the end of our first annual Iron Painter Challenge. So we have a few left putting their final touches on their models. A few painters have withdrawn. And we're going to talk to those who are still here, because some have already taken off, about their thoughts, impressions, and how their opinions of this may have changed over the course of the night. So we're starting off here with Skylar. So Skylar, what do you think now about the Iron Painter Challenge now that you've gone through it?
Definitely the time goes by a lot faster than I thought it would. And I ended up choosing to only focus on really one good model, but it was an interesting experience.
Okay, excellent. Would you have done anything differently?
If I was really trying to win and compete, yeah, I would have not spent 10 hours on the Dreadnought and would have gotten base coats on everything on the rest of the guys. But other than that, no, I had fun doing it.
All right, excellent. Thank you for participating. Now, not to distract Jim, but he's still putting some final touches. Jim, do you have any thoughts in these last few minutes other than leave you alone?
No, not really. I just want to say thank you for everybody that came out and participated and tried to kick off the inaugural Roll for Damage Iron Painter. Hopefully we get another one of these done pretty soon. And,
about a year from now.
Turn this location, well, not just that, but actually turn this location into a hobby center for a hobby community, not just a gaming hub.
Excellent. All righty. Jamie's putting some final touches. Any thoughts in these final minutes?
Maybe start in the morning, the next morning for us old folks.
Start at 6 a.m. instead of 6 p.m.?
Because I've already been up since 6 a.m., so I didn't last very long.
Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, endurance is definitely a factor that I think caught a lot of people by surprise. Now, Chris Fowler, the Chris Fowler.
Oh, that is my Twitch channel.
Yes, and we didn't get to interview him earlier. So what have you done with your Blood Angels over the last 24 hours?
I discovered that this stuff is really expensive, but really good. So I got to find a way to fake it and get more of it.
Okay. So it looks like you tried making a display board.
Yeah, I followed some advice from other painters. And that is when you're doing a display for a large piece like this, large number of models, you should tell a story with it.
So I'm officially done. I have it graded.
Cool.
A story with little spiders and the soul out there.
Gotcha. All right, well, we still got about 20 odd minutes, so look forward to seeing how that story develops. And our final artist working right now is Tim Bryant. We also did not get to interview him last night because he was focused. So Tim, what are your thoughts about your experience so far?
Don't do orcs. do something with Necrons, because you have 2 colors. Call it a day.
So what are the challenges you're facing? Now, obviously, this giant model was not part of your kit.
No, unfortunately.
But this one was.
Yeah. Really, the only challenges was just the sheer number of dudes. Granted, I took 8 hours off, which involved sleeping and food and gaming, and yeah, probably not the greatest of ideas. However,
But did you have a good time?
oh yeah, totally.
Well, then it was a good idea.
I would do it again as long as I didn't have to compete against Chris and Jim.
Alrighty, well, this is your one chance to stay within the Youngbloods division. So
I'm disqualified. I didn't finish.
You can always quit painting and then come back again in a year.
No, I'm just going to just
We suggested that maybe John do it as a team event, kind of like Cape War.
I think we'll add that as a third category.
or just do it in such a short time span.
Something they mentioned is that it might be helpful to have a team event where you have two modelers, 2 painters, one basically so they can tag off assembling, painting, and then working in various stages. So next year, I think very likely we will have a team category as well as Youngbloods and veterans. All right, Jacob, with your Fire Slayers, your Not Naked Dwarfs.
Totes.
Yep. So, what is your thought? What are your thoughts, plural, of the Iron Painter Challenge thus far?
It was way more brutal than I thought it would be.
Brutal. Okay, more brutal.
Probably would do it again, but definitely would not work the day of. Definitely want to hit the bed, wake up fresh and ready to go.
All right.
For 36 hours.
Yeah, because you did not take a significant break, did you? All right, he's been here the whole time working on those. Alrighty, here we have the remains of a couple of armies. Their artists did not quite finish, but made progress that they were both happy with. And then Jason Binder's Nurgles are here. Photos will be posted in a little bit. So Jason, what are your thoughts on the Iron Painter Challenge?
I'm a big fan of it. I think that it's something that the community needs. We don't see as many people out there with painted models in tournaments anymore, and I think this is a good way to kind of encourage people to push themselves a little bit harder, learn some new things, and get some new techniques from other players that are doing things they've never done before.
Absolutely. Is there anything you would have done differently over the last 24 hours?
If I'd known about it early enough, I probably would have put it in for leave because I started 3:45 the morning of, so I was already almost in the 24-hour mark before it even started.
Yep. That's what I'm hearing a lot of is need to take the day off. Alrighty, so we will, some folks have already submitted their models for judging, so round about 6 o'clock, this will wrap up, and we will announce the winners shortly afterwards. So look for pictures and look for the final announcement. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.